channel. I'm Daniel, the host of Mirrors to Your Origins. As always, I hope you're all doing well. This is a quick video. My title of this video is probably going to be why I refuse to see Indiana Jones. Well, there's only 3 Indiana Jones, let's be honest. A Crystal Skull never happened. And this, whatever this dial of diarrhea is, I'm not going to go see it. And people ask me, well, why not? For one, I'm a family man. I'm a father of 5. And I love Indiana Jones. I'm a massive, massive history lover. I loved history growing up. I know many people who became archaeologists because of Indiana Jones. It gave them a passion to learn about history, to see the mysteries. There's still a lot of mysteries out there that still are being solved today by some great people, you know, on Discovery. And or go around the world. There's one, Josh Gates. I don't know if you've ever seen his shows on Discovery. He does, what is it called? It's Expedition Unknown and some others. And the dude is a fantastic guy. It's really fun to watch his stuff because he's like the modern day true Indiana Jones who really goes out there and really investigates things that are almost not seen. They uncover graves that have never been uncovered. He investigates, different, stuff all over the world, and it's amazing to watch. And I'm a big history guy, and I'm a man of faith, and I'm also, a little bit of a conspiracy theorist with aliens and stuff like that. I love that shit. And I do believe there's life out there, but the main issue I'm having with this new Indiana Jones is I know what's happening in this shit movie. I don't need to go watch it. I know. I've seen all the reviews. I've seen all the spoilers. I knew the spoiler before the movie came out, like many others, and it's absolutely true. In Indiana Jones, this new whatever, they treat it, it's another one of Lucasfilm's destruction of the main character, the beloved hero, male hero. They did it to Han Solo, they've done it to Luke Skywalker, they've done it to, God knows, Buzz Lightyear, for God's sake. They keep taking characters that people love, especially the male ones, and they destroy them. They make them old losers who are at the end of their life, who feel like they've accomplished nothing, and they just want to die lonely and, failures, and they're depressed. And in this movie, spoilers for people who don't know, Indiana Jones is divorced, his son died in a war, he hates his life, he's got nothing to live for, he's retired, he's pretty much being forced retired because he's too old. And then here comes young little lady who's insufferable because they cannot write a woman who is strong, feminine, and has that feminine charm that makes a woman strong but still keeps them as a woman. No, they have to take away all that and give them the worst parts, what they hate about men, especially arrogant men. And they give her the arrogance. They give her this, I'm better than you, I know more than you, you're old, you're stupid, you're tired, go away. I got it now. And nobody wants to watch that. There are so many ways they could have done everything. And I refuse. I'm done with Disney. I'm a guy who grew up watching so many Disney shows. From Lizzie McGuire was one of my favorite shows growing up because I freaking thought she was the hottest thing on earth with Hilary Duff. But there's so many Disney stuff that we loved growing up with kids because they had that magic, that family magic, the Proud Family, Lilo and Stitch, the movie, freaking all these stuff. Even the TV show was actually pretty good. But for the last 10 years almost, a little longer than that probably now, Disney has decided to abandon their family-friendly content, to abandon the writers who made Disney impressive. They go and fucking Bob Iger and fucking dumbass, what is his name, responsible for this, because all they thought was if I buy an IP and I use that, the name of that IP will make money. We don't need to pay writers because they're not paying good writers because they're all on strike now and they all still suck. The movies are shit for the last 10 years. They're all like, it's just not worth it. And it's sad, especially as a writer myself now. I see so much problems with shows and stuff nowadays than I've ever done when I was younger. Because when you start writing stuff, when you start learning about how to make good stories and how to make good characters and how to really, bring people to life, these people don't do that. They mock them. It's just a mockery of writing. And as I've said many times, I was an EU fan. I grew up, my father was a massive Star Wars fan. I would never have gotten into Star Wars if it was not for my father. Indiana Jones is something my father also brought me to watch. And we fell in love with stuff like this. And I get to learn history and all kinds of things from my father and my mom before she passed from cancer. But, we've learned these things. We see our fathers love something. We want to be with them and enjoy their, what they love. And it passes on to us. And then when I take my kids, I have 5 fucking kids. One's about to be a senior in high school. And instead of being able to take my kids to the movie theater and show them the love of Star Wars that my father and I had, they don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. They're watching the love I have for these franchises die in front of me. And they can see how much I hate them now. And because of that, they don't want nothing to do it. They didn't want anything to do it before. Maybe if I loved it, they would love it too. But you know what? I tried that. Force Awakens, I brought my kids to Force Awakens because I expected the EU. At the time, I didn't know the EU was dead. And when I saw Rey and not Jaina and Jason and all the, the solos, and Luke as the master who's teaching a new generation of Jedis, and the massive temple that would have been fucking awesome. They could get a big, they have pyramids around the world. Why can't you just find a goddamn pyramid to film your shit outside of? No, they couldn't do it because they're a bunch of fucking lazy pieces of shit. They hired a bunch of shitty writers, and they hired fucking Kathleen Kennedy, who thought, I don't need the old generation because we want new generation. The new generation would have loved it because of the old generation. Yes, I know the EU had its issues, but my father owned every single EU book. Every single one ever printed. You know how much the EU made? Lucasfilm and Disney before Disney bought them? I mean, not Disney, but Lucasfilm. A lot of money. And they were worth it. The books were great. Most of the books. There was a couple, but most of the kids, they had a young Jedi age stuff where they talked about, it was really followed the training of Jaina and Jason as they became in their own. You had the nephew of freaking Chewbacca and so many cool characters that you could follow. And they threw those all away because, why they threw those away? Because Disney did not want to pay royalties. They didn't want to pay the writers who created EU any type of royalty because they're fucking corrupt pieces of shit. Disney is not only a corrupt piece of shit now, it is a shadow of what it used to be. I can't wait to watch Universal Studios come out with more and more of the Nintendo universe. The Mario Brothers movie was fucking great. I love that movie. I own that movie now. And my kids watch it almost every weekend. Okay, they love the fucking movie. And Zelda movie coming out. It's going to be fucking awesome. Zelda. I will be coming out with a review because I have finished this new Zelda game. It was fucking awesome. And it was way better improvement from the first game. And I just... when Universal comes out in Nintendo World, and if they do it right, they're going to crush Disney. Their movies are going to crush Disney's movies. And I will love, doubt it's going to happen, but I would love to have to see Walt Disney World have to sell Parkland to Universal because they can't keep their fucking doors open. Because they're so fucked up and burning little by little. Oh, I would love to like that match. It's sad too because I want my kids to love what I loved. And I can't because I will not put on Disney anymore. I can't trust any shit that Disney comes out with in front of my kids. I can't. I don't trust a fucking thing they come out with because it's all trash And the new fucking Marvel stuff, there was a time when Iron Man and Captain America first came out, and right before the first Avenger movie, where like Avenger movie would come out or be announced, a Marvel movie, especially Stan Lee was still alive, where my kids would be like, oh, new Marvel movie. My kid doesn't even talk about Marvel anymore. Not one fucking word. There's no, hey dad, there's a new Disney Plus Marvel show. No, he doesn't give a fuck. He's done. I was done. And there's like, if my kid came up to me, hey, I want to watch this, I would be like, all right, I'll watch it with you, but if there's something in it that I don't like, that I don't think you should be exposed to, yeah, I'm gonna shut it off. Because I don't need my kid going some freaking them, dancing in front of my kid, or teaching them some fucking bullshit about how certain people of color are victimized their whole life, even though we have the greatest freaking black actors out there. And it is, since I was a kid, we had Blade, which was fucking awesome. We had literally God and Bruce Almighty, which I will say this: if I die and I go up there, and he's not standing in front of me, I'll be a little disappointed. But it's just, it's pathetic to watch a company that was used to be the greatest, a magical place on earth. Yeah, I hate Disney World. I'll never take my kids to Disney World again. I went there once, and it was the most chaotic, stressful freaking vacation in my life. I've said this before. I hated it. Last summer, we went to Universal. The first day was a little stressful, trying to get everything in, trying to settle everything down. But after that, smooth sailing. Every ride they went on, every park we went to, we had a little fast pass thing, so we can go in a little faster than most places. But there was I didn't have to schedule things a day before, and then make sure we were there so early to be able to even get to do it. Because that was with Disney World. Like, my kid wanted to do the Jedi thing. And then we found out by the people there that you had to show up for like 2 hours before the park even opened at like 4 fucking a.m. to get in line. And you might be able to see your son get the little Jedi robes on and play Jedi for fucking 5 minutes. I was like, my kid's like, fuck that, I'm gonna go to bed. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You can't just make a line of kids and let the kids just like circle through real quick? No, you can't do that because they're fucking pieces of shit. And who wants to go to fucking Star Wars land anymore? It's all fucked up anyways. It's all that gray crap. There is another video I will be releasing today. And this has gone a little long, so I will be ending it soon. And I watched Extraction 2. Look forward to that review, because that was a fucking good movies. Netflix killed it with those 2 movies. Oh my god. I will be releasing my review on that, and I also need to release my my feelings on the new Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, because holy crap. But thank you guys who are still subscribed to me, who still watch my videos. I know it's been a long time since I've been able to make really good videos. I'm still working on my phone, as you can tell. Still no computer yet. Yay. Hopefully soon, though. July is almost here, guys. July is almost here. And that is when me and my wife agreed that we could start getting my new computer. And I am getting Meta PC. Fucking badass Meta PC. So there's a couple things that when I get my PC that this channel will be doing a lot of. For one, my book 2. I'll be doing a lot about my book 2. And the Rise of the King. Preview book to book 1. Also, after those, I will also be doing Baldur's Gate 3. It's a big game I'm looking forward to because I'm a big D&D fan. Baldur's Gate 3 looks more and more and more like I had played the pre whatever is on right now, and I enjoyed it. There's still some classes that I want to see, some races I haven't seen yet. I'm really looking forward to. They announced the monk race, they announced the Dragonborn. I am looking forward to that game. So that is one game when my computer gets here that I will be playing a lot on streaming. The next one is Starfield. I'll be playing a lot of Starfield with you guys when that game comes out, because that game looks fucking awesome too. And yes, I'm not a big fan of Bethesda's other stuff, some of the stuff they came out with. But Skyrim was a badass game, and we'll see what they do. And I'm excited. Hopefully they do good. So thank you guys for sticking around for this. If you're still watching, thank you. Fuck Lucasfilm, dude. They're not even close to what they were. Now they're announced that they're moving away from anything that George Lucas had planned. So of course, yeah. So now it's really dead. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. I hope you're all having fun, staying safe, keep kids safe, keep them out of the hands of freaks. And I'll see you guys next time in the Mirror Origins. Peace.